There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Two can dig a lot quicker than one.
Visit ChapmanTucson.com. Chapman Automotive Group, they offer one of the largest selections of new and used cars for sale online in Arizona. 7 brands, 9 different locations, and they have 870 used vehicles and just under 700 new vehicles. So lots of options over at Chapman Tucson.
Buddy, I love you.
What's that?
You're adorable. I don't know. All your little idiosyncrasies and just who you are just delights me.
Thank you.
So there's things you do on this show. It's always like your computer's going off, or like the good, the bad, the ugly. You'll start talking before Andrew's ready to get you on the mic. And I'm not really criticizing you. It's just you're just a adorable dude. I don't know. I'm just looking at you.
He's like 3 for 3 the last 3 weeks with jumping the gun on the mic.
Yeah. I just I don't know. It doesn't bother me. Usually you're in a good mood, and you're just a delightful fella.
Keyword usually.
Yeah. you got this unreasonable, out of left field upset about something. It makes no sense why you'd be so upset about something that is so small. Mm-hmm. And then the big things, you're like, you know what? Just, be reasoned, a little zen, just think through it. And I'm like, no, you could be upset about that one. Stop screaming because the cue on your keyboard is fading away and you don't know where it is. I mean, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard,
The cue's intact.
Okay, good.
But it's the W, the I, and the L, D, C, A, T, S.
Yeah.
A, R, I, Z, O, N, A.
Yeah.
Those keys are starting to fade away a little bit.
Yeah, because he's such a big fan.
Typing a lot of Arizona Wildcats.
Right.
But all right, let's get to the good, the bad, and the ugly. Brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Ali, the floor is yours. What's your good?
Man, I've got a panoply of good, and I'm just going to go over them. I mean, kudos to Arizona football. I do love laundry. So, yes, if you become a Steeler and I didn't like you before, or I didn't really think you were very fun to watch, but you become a Wildcat, yeah, I do love you. But I also root for people, and I'm really happy for Brent Brennan, Danny Gonzalez, Seth Dagey, that entire coaching staff. I just kind of feel the similarities from this year to 3 years ago, where we played 2 tough teams and just couldn't get over the edge. 3 years ago was Washington, who went to the national championship game, and then USC in 4 overtimes. This year was BYU and Houston. Arizona came to play. They learned, just like they did 3 years ago, they can play with anybody, and they got a big win at CU. And expectations for me, again, are right back where they were before the BYU game. Yeah, bowl game, sure. There's no reason Arizona can't win every other game on their schedule, just like they did 3 years ago en route to the Alamo Bowl. I want to give a shout out to my brother Amir. He's a badass. First marathon, New York Marathon. He finished it yesterday, 3 hours, 30 minutes, which is insane.
Stud.
And he was disappointed. He wanted 3:14.
Stud.
I mean, looking at him at mile 17, running a 7:54 mile, I'm like, that's incredible. So I hope you ate all the French fries you could get in your belly after that race. So
He probably didn't.
He did. He's a foodie, man. A good burger and fries was well deserved last night, and you could have deserted that up with a pepperoni pizza, whatever you wanted. And then the Girl Scouts of Southern Arizona went to the Over the Edge on Saturday. Raised a lot of money for the Girl Scouts. They do great things. Larry Mack was there. It was good to see him with KLPX, and my significant other, who I also call my neighbor with benefits, because I live right next to her. She and her daughter went down, and it's the most nervous, terrifying thing for me to watch people I love basically go over the side of a building. And next year, guys, I'm going to be throwing up in my mouth because my mom is she wants to do it.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to do it.
Hell no. I buy lunch. I buy lunch and I donate.
I think if your mom does it, you have to do it, right?
Nope.
'Cause you got to protect her.
Nope. I mean, I'm going to have I'm going to go to Mattress Firm, buy all the mattresses, and load them up. Right? Yeah.
Every side of the building.
I'll take all the mattresses and just put them right there. No, the guys, listen, it's terrifying to watch, but how courageous. And yeah, Christina's daughter, Danny, she's 13 and did it. And there was a lot of young ladies around that age that did it. Another friend of mine, her daughter went down with her. So kudos to the Girl Scouts. Kudos to my brother. Kudos to Arizona football. Go Steelers.
And knowing Christina, I mean, I know that you were like biting your fingernails the whole time, and she just cheesing, just smiling, waving the whole time. Probably.
Oh, no. They both go off. They put their feet on the side of the building with the rope, and they both stick their hands out.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, just grab the rope.
Please,
God, grab the rope. What are you doing? And I think some brewery, I can't remember who it was, so I'm sorry, but they had like beer and wine there, and I'm like, it's 10 o'clock. It's really too early to drink, but I need like a lot of that in me now. I didn't do it, but yeah, kudos to them. It's a great thing, and I stopped sweating as soon as their feet hit the ground. I was good.
It was really good to see Arizona football get back on the winning track and get that road boogeyman off their backs, man, because that's been haunting them for a while. They've lost 5 straight games on the road under Brent Brennan. But my good is the World Series. And we have yet to talk about that, man.
That's my bad.
Oh, that's your bad.
Yeah, but I'll let you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
transitions.
So the reason why the World Series is my good is because, I mean, just all the storylines. You have LA versus Toronto. Toronto, they haven't been there in decades, and they were so close. People talk about
they won 2 in the 90s, man. Try being a Pirates fan. I want to enough of the Joe Carter videos. All right, enough.
It's been a while since Toronto was in the
and don't
World
give me
Series.
the money, the Dodgers. I mean, Vlad Guerrero just signed a $500 million contract. So yeah. How about this? And I'm taking this from Bill Simmons. I listened on the way in. How about telling us what pitchers are available for both teams and stop playing so many Joe Carter commercials?
Yeah.
That's not my bad, by the way. But anyway, congratulations to your Dodgers.
Thank you, man.
Yamamoto's a stud.
I was going to say Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's got me, thinking, I think I might name my first son Josh. And people are like, oh, Josh, you name it after your brother. I'm like, yeah, but it's not necessarily Joshua. His full name is Yoshinobu. I'm naming my kid Yoshinobu after Yamamoto. That guy was a freaking stud in the World Series, man. 2 complete games.
It's got to be Tyree Yoshinoto.
Or Taijay.
Taijay, like Taijay Spears running back for the Titans. Go ahead.
But Yamamoto, back-to-back complete games, the first pitcher to do that in a postseason since Kurt Schilling in 2001 with the Arizona Diamondbacks. And then in Game 7, steps up, comes in, and pitches in that game. I mean, just unbelievable stuff there from Yamamoto and the LA Dodgers. And you know what, man, the Blue Jays, people talk about football being a game of inches. Baseball also a game of inches, too. Could have been thrown out at home, right? He did get him out at home. They could have won then, but the Dodgers got him out at home. Miguel Rojas, kind of struggling leading up to the postseason. His wife tells him before the World Series, honey, you're going to hit a home run in this series. And he's just like, I may not play. Like,
who the hell is Miguel Rojas, by the way? I've been watching baseball all year, probably more than the past. And I'm like, who's this like chunky looking second baseman Rojas? Somebody get hurt?
There's Alejandro Kirk as well.
Yeah.
For the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
Putting it on for the Thick Kings.
Doesn't Kirk play catcher, though?
Yeah.
Rojas looks like a catcher playing second base.
Yeah.
And he hits that home run in Game 6.
Game 6.
With 2 outs.
Will Smith hitting a home run. Catcher for the Dodgers. Oh. And then Kike Hernandez.
That guy's a stud, by the way.
Mr. October making some big plays. And that catch that he had, the double play in Game 6 to end it.
How that ball stay in the air. Like, that ball lands 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that ball decided, hey, you know what? I can be just like Michael Jordan. I'm going to just hover in the air.
Mm-hmm. And the ball actually got lost in the lights. Kike Hernandez was like, I didn't see the ball, and I was willing to take a baseball to the face if it meant making a world play in the World Series. So he just put out his glove, made the play, and then was like, oh, I can get him out at second, threw it. That's how the game ended. And then the wedgie there was a
in Game 6.
Yeah, in Game 6. Kudos to, I forgot who it was. Was it Mookie? No. but they threw up their arms, and that right there, them throwing up their arms, signaled to the umpires like, okay, we need to review this. It's a double. If he just grabbed that ball and tried to throw it out, throw it back, Toronto wins that game.
Yeah.
So I mean, really, just good heads-up baseball right there by the Dodgers. Smart, and the
if
Blue
that ball's
Jays,
an inch higher and doesn't get lodged into the bottom of the wall,
yeah,
right? Just like a millimeter higher.
Yeah.
At least 1 run scores, maybe 2.
yeah.
Toronto was like, yeah, an inch. A collective 4 inches from winning the World Series.
I mean,
Something
with the cleat at the plate and the ball in the mat at the corner of the field.
look, I'm not.
Like, come on, dude.
I'm just gonna get into my bad because Justin hit all the highlights on the World Series that I was gonna cover. But my bad is this. I'm sorry, Toronto Blue Jay fans. I mean, like, that was devastating. I mean, first of all, you had that 18-inning game, right? And usually you have that game, and like the next, like, you're devastated that you lost that game, and so many chances to win that game, they lost, right? But you come back in Game 4 and you put it on the Dodgers.
And Game 5.
And Game 5, right? And then Game 6 and 7, you had like 3 devastating losses. Like, just one of those, if you're just like a football fan, like the playoffs or the Super Bowl, like, you're not going outside for months. You get 3 in the same series. So my bad is, man, you guys had it. You're going to be thinking about this. Players are going to be thinking about this. So many different ways you could have won the World Series, up 3-2, that Game 6, that Game 7, that Game 3. Blue Jay fans, I feel for you, man. That's all I could think of is, man, I feel so bad for Toronto Blue Jay fans right now.
When I saw your notes, TB fans, I thought you were talking about Tampa Bay, watching Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow in the post-game locker room talk about, we tried to beat these guys in the World Series in 2020 and we lost. And then Glasnow and Blake Snell were both like, hey, if you can't beat them, join them, right? Yeah. They're high-fiving each other.
And Kevin Durant's like, yeah. And then I agree.
Kevin Durant's like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
I get behind that.
Catching strays.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Glasnow was a Pirate before he was a Rays, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of teams had players the Dodgers bought that they're like, oh yeah, good for you, so happy. Whatever, man. Congratulations, Dodgers already the favorites to win next year.
Yep.
They open with Arizona, by the way.
Yep.
The Diamondbacks. So Diamondbacks will take on the world champs, and yeah, Dodgers are good. Just feel bad for Tampa Bay fans. You're bad.
Real quick, before I get to my bad, just to put a bow on the good.
Or, Toronto Blue Jay fans.
So you guys know me, super fair weather Dodger fan. I support them. I love them. Not like a super diehard, passionate fan following me every step of the way. The one man who is the reason why I am a Dodgers fan, I thought about him when they won Game 7 was my dad, Gerald Spears. And I found it very fitting that the Dodgers won the World Series on Dia de los Muertos, on Day of the Dead, man. So sitting in that press box, I was thinking about my dad, man. It was really cool. Happy that his Dodgers won.
Yeah.
Best seat in the house watching the Dodgers win the World Series. But my bad.
And no parking problems.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
My dad watched the Dodgers win the World Series. I was like, okay, I can go back to doing what I'm doing.
Hey, you don't know that. They might have transit problems in the great beyond.
I guess I don't know.
Right.
You know what? I don't know, just like nobody who ranks teams preseason knows. You're right.
My bad is NFL referees. So in Carolina's big win over the weekend, Rito Dowdle, he found the end zone and scored. And his touchdown celebration was to honor the great Key and Peele skit where, was it Keegan-Michael Key? He's the football player.
Yeah, Hingle McCringleberry.
Hingle McCringleberry. He scores a couple of touchdowns, and then he gets flagged for 3 pumps, right? For hip thrusting.
Hip thrusts.
3 hip thrusts, right?
3 pumps.
Sorry. 3 hip thrusts. And Rico Dowdle gets into the end zone and sets up the Key and Peele skit, does 2 pumps, and you could even hear the guys on the hot mic say, oh, that's 2, and they all go back to the sideline. The referee throws the flag anyways. And the game broadcasters are like, oh, he did 2 pumps. Why did he get flagged? I'm right there with you, man. Referees, come on, man. You got to understand, something funny when you see it. That was funny as hell. Rico Dowdle, 2 pumps, did not deserve the flag. NFL referees, they are my bad for the week.
Yeah. NFL rules analyst, I don't think that was a really necessary for you to come on and talk about 2 versus 3 pumps.
Yeah. We're looking at 2 versus 3 pumps. What do
Yeah.
you think, Gene?
Well, the rule book as anyway. Gene Sarazor, what do you think about 2 pumps?
Gene's territory. Who's
Territory.
watching every sport on TV that day.
Yeah.
That's what you're ugly.
My ugly is man. I watched Commanders and Seahawks. By the way, Seahawks good. They're good. And so man, the Steelers had them. We were up 14-7 at halftime, and Caleb Johnson. Anyway, not that I'm still living in that. Jaden Daniels' injury last night on his elbow
Oh, yeah.
did not look good. Fortunately, his left elbow, if there's a silver lining, because he throws with his right hand, so maybe he can come back and play. But the amount of concern on the faces of their teammates, like you could see the look on a guy like Zach Ertz, who's like in his 12th season in the NFL, came back because they had a magical year last year, went to the NFC Championship game. You know, maybe this is it. We can go to the Super Bowl. And you could see, like, oh my God, our season's over. That's it's done. And look, that's our guy. And Jaden wasn't playing well up to that point, but he is the hope and for the Commanders. And if you're a fan of the Commanders, Jaden Daniels, that's your franchise quarterback. And to see him go down like that, really tough. And it just kind of, to my point, those guys that use their legs a lot, it's good, and it makes you very difficult to defend when you're multidimensional. But man, you are so prone, you're so open to injury, and it's not sustainable as you get older. And a guy like Lamar Jackson, as great as he is going to figure that out when he's, maybe loses a step. You're going to have to be better in the pocket, and he has been. I give him credit. But yeah, Jaden Daniels going down. My ugly, it was a really nasty injury. And hope he's able to come back.
My ugly, Andrew, you'll appreciate this. Hockey. Now,
Thanks.
College hockey. So over the weekend, and this is very ugly. So
You went to University of Denver hockey game?
I did not. Man, that would have been awesome though. Good hockey up there in Denver.
Yeah, champions.
But the my ugly is Creighton hockey. It comes from the college level. So Oklahoma State played against Creighton. Nice little Midwestern hockey action. You got a team from Omaha and a team from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Well, the Cowboys beat Creighton 25-0
Whoa.
in a hockey game.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns in a couple of safeties in a hockey game.
Good God.
But you know what? Nobody beats Creighton by 26. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
In hockey.
That's what they say.
So yeah, I saw that score and I was like, ooh, good Lord.
I gotta look up these highlights.
Yeah.
What's even more amazing is what is Justin looking at that would show you the Creighton Oklahoma State hockey score,
I don't know.
right? Like, what is he like? What is he perusing that score would be? Oh, look at that!
Just Twitter.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of course.
See,
I mean, I get random stuff like that on social media too. Like, I don't know if you were here, but a couple weeks ago I talked about the high school football team who's on a 150-game losing streak.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So-
guess I don't know.
and
Weird
they're
things come up.
cool with it too.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Oklahoma State's really good.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe this is like just their NILs off the roof. They've got to. I mean, now you can be a professional player and play in college, right?
Apparently,
G League.
yeah.
G League guys going to the college, so maybe they just got a bunch of European professionals, paid them good money, and Sven and Bjorkensen, they just too much for Creighton, the Blue Jays.
Ugly. We didn't mention the Green Bay Packers and their ugly uniforms.
Yeah, I can't say
Gosh,
on the
those
air.
were so
hell was
ugly.
that?
I can't say on the air what their helmets look like, but it's part of the anatomy for a male. I'm just like, man, did you not look in the mirror before you displayed these?
Kind of look like they washed their uniforms with unlike colors.
The Steelers showed you the week before, don't use ugly jerseys from the 30s. You're going to lose. And they're, Green Bay's like, oh, we're in. We're going to do it. We can beat the Jinx. And Carolina Panthers, congratulations to them. Going to Lambeau and beating that team, keeping him to, 10 points?
Yep.
It's pretty impressive. So, Green Bay, I'm glad you're able to raise your game in Pittsburgh against the Steelers and then pulled that off. Thanks.
That is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Shout out to Chapman. Visit them at chapmantucson.com.